In terms of offers and in terms of value propositions, we see a major shift in that department. There are a couple of specific areas that we see are very dramatically moved over the past year and a half. First one is service-based value proposition. So we see that on the agency front ourselves. Previously, it was pretty easy to sell. Well, we do design, we're great at design, we're development, or SEO, or HubSpot, or so. And we were just selling that like crazy. People were just coming to us because there was a lot of demand. They had tons of work. They just needed someone who's trusted with great reviews and so on. Nowadays, it doesn't really matter. Lots of people are great at design or great at development, but it's not really solving a problem. Now, when abundance is out of the picture, businesses are facing very specific problems. They lack people to manage accounts. They lack the strategy to actually move the needle. And they are actually unable to uncover specific problems and put some ROI to these specific problems and figure out how to go from point A to point B, solve these problems, and pay a fraction of what the actual return on investment is going to be. So all of these problems now have to be solved by service providers. And that's what we've been working on the service front for us and for all the other service businesses that we've been serving ourselves. This is one side of the story. The other side is B2B SaaS, particularly enterprise-grade SaaS and seed-based licenses. All of these are getting disrupted heavily. We are getting calls from companies like SEMrush and Google and Microsoft and Oracle, all of them trying to offer us additional free support and free tiers and free coupons and free trainings and all that stuff because they understand how important retention marketing now is, because a lot of companies are actually canceling their licenses or removing user seats or contracting revenue. So they fully understand that it's not just that their net new revenue is going down, but their churn rate is going up. And they're spending a lot more time nowadays actually retaining their customers and assigning account managers and making sure that their customers are staying with them. So we see that, and we also see that some companies are changing their pricing to accommodate to that so-called new normal. Why? Seed-based licensing is one of the great examples here. There have been lots of cases where account is assigning 6 different seats, all of them paying the same amount of money for a specific service, but only 1 or 2 of the people are actually using this account on a daily basis. The other are finance or the CEO or maybe the CMO who's not really using the tool, but needs to take a look once a month whenever someone's on a sick leave or whenever they're doing a demo for a client. And that level of expensive pricing that's not really usage-based, but it's rather seat-based, is getting outdated. So part of the optimization efforts is actually cutting down these licenses and, sitting down some expensive SaaS subscriptions, removing users that are not using the software, and kind of working towards other workarounds simply because the pricing model isn't really fair and isn't really meaningful when you're not dealing with abundance mindset and you need to reconsider all of your expenses.